Hey viewers, hey subscribers, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for all your love and support, and welcome if you are new. This morning I'm doing a quick get ready with me. I'm getting ready for work, so as I do my makeup, I'm going to cover a story. This story, because I love to do makeup and mystery, this story actually takes place in Dallas, Texas. This happened May the 15th. This just recently happened. This is a very sad story, you guys. This is about a 4-year-old who was found murdered in the street, okay? Somewhere outside of Cedar Hills, Dallas. Shout out to people who are from Dallas, from that area. My condolences to the family of this 4-year-old toddler, because this is really tragic. And I don't know if you guys have noticed a trend, but me personally, I keep seeing incidences of babies being hurt. And this is just really, really sad all the way around, because the adults in this situation failed this poor baby. Like, how is it that he was able to be kidnapped, murdered, and found in the street, just a few feet away from where he was staying, which was not his home? He was staying with a caretaker. His biological parents, who knows where they were? And all of this to say that it's your responsibility as a parent to guard and protect your children, right? So I'm gonna read the story. I'll start by telling y'all what I'm using though. My foundation stick, Color Perfect foundation stick by Black Radiance, if y'all can see that. This is the shade Beautiful Bronze. Y'all, I don't remember the number, so my apologies. Anywho, I'm just gonna go in. I already moisturized my skin this morning, so I'm just gonna put that right on. Because I'm not contouring, I'm just gonna do a little bit of highlight and leave it alone. That's it. It says, and let's see. Try to get through this quickly. Dallas, updated at 6:24 p.m. May the 28th, 2021. It says, the suspect arrested in connection to the case of a 4-year-old found dead in a Dallas street now faces additional charges, according to police. Now, supposedly they have a young man in custody for the kidnapping, and they're charging him with murder right now, because they're saying he's allegedly responsible for Cash's death. Now, here's the thing. They have surveillance video of this young man in the home of where this baby was sleeping. It says, Darian Brown, 18, was charged with kidnapping and theft in connection to the death of Cash Gernon, the 4-year-old who was found dead in the street, with what police at the time called unspecific wounds, as a neighbor was passing by on May 15th. The boy's death was ruled a homicide by Dallas County Medical Examiner's Office, which announced Friday his cause of death to be from multiple stab wounds. Oh my gosh, like, that just breaks my heart. Like, that somebody could do that to a 4-year-old. For, like, why? Why? It's really, really a sick world we live in. All right. Now I'm just gonna take my Superstay full coverage powder foundation to set the foundation real quick. I'm just gonna go over all this, and then I'm gonna start doing my brows, y'all. It says the new charges of burglary and injury to the elderly for Brown are from a previous incident that happened in February. So this tells you that the guy has a history of you know, offenses. He has a history of violence. Yeah, my apologies. I'll have to link the article below the video because my iPad just, I guess it was updating, so it just took me out of the article, and I don't have the energy to fight with it this morning. So anywho, basically I've seen the video, and based on the police reports and based on I was supposed to do my brows. Look at me, y'all. That's what happens when you're kind of in a little hurry. This is my LA Girl Pro Concealer. What's the color? Yellow Corrector. GC991 is the number. It's really tiny. I will do my best to list those products in the description box so that if you're interested or curious, you'll know where to go. And a lot of the stuff that I'm using, I got from the drugstore, you guys, or from the hair store, so. Like this, I think I got it from CVS or Walgreens, which you can find a lot of good makeup stuff. If you are into makeup like that, you can find a lot of stuff at the drugstore. You don't necessarily have to purchase the high-end products to achieve the same look. You don't. I like using this concealer as well to help balance out my color. This is a little bit, it's like a shade that's closer to my skin tone. What is this? This is by Kiss Pure Mineral Concealer High Definition Smart Blend. And the shade is the shade Rich Caramel. Yeah, Rich Caramel. So y'all can see that. This little tube was like $4. Yeah, ridiculous. So I'm gonna go under here. I'm gonna go ahead, since I already put it on my face, and blend it out. Yeah, I'm gonna pause because for some reason I didn't bring my my brand new Black Radiance banana powder, setting powder in here with me. And I'm definitely gonna use that this morning, so yeah. And my sponge is slightly damp, in case y'all were wondering. It's slightly damp. It's not much, not by much. I like to do my highlight on my forehead very small. Because I really don't like doing too much. I really don't, you guys. Okay, 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to go get my Black Radiance loose setting powder. Y'all can see that. I got this at CVS yesterday. So this powder is about $8 for those who are interested. I've heard good reviews about it, so that's the reason I decided to make the investment. Especially if you don't want flashbacks in your pictures and stuff like that after you have your makeup applied. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this. They have these anti-theft stickers at CVS on everything. Obviously, stealing is an issue. All right, let's see if we can get it open. Ooh, and it has a little sponge in there. Nice. What color is this? Let me see. This is Banana. This is 8040 Banana, so this is in the shade Banana. Let's see. Y'all, it says peel here. I don't know if y'all can see that. So I have to take this little plastic thing off to get to the setting powder. This is so ridiculous. How am I supposed to get this out? Like, gosh. Things have to be so complicated. Y'all know I don't like complicated stuff. Now I'm all aggravated because I can't seem to get it out with my nails. Y'all, hang on. I'm gonna have to use a pair of tweezers to, like, hold on. Okay, y'all, we got it. Hey, I had to use my lash tweezers, but we got it. Check this out. Check me out. Boom. All right. So, leave it to me to make a mess. I'm just gonna pour some into the lid and take this little applicator they have in here and just set it. Just lightly. I'm not using too much product at all. Just lightly set it. You want to make sure you put enough to cover that highlight. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second, y'all. But as I was saying with the baby, like, it's unbelievable that somebody could do that to a little baby, a 4-year-old, and not feel anything about it. And then just leave him out in the street. Like, it's just, like I'm telling y'all, the world is a very sad place we live in. And you know, because I didn't, like I said, I didn't get to finish reading the article because my iPad cut off. My apologies. But come to find out, the way that he was found was there was a lady in the neighborhood who was jogging, and she saw him. She saw his body just laying out in the street. So she said she immediately called her mom and was like, Mom, she said first she saw his feet, and as she got closer, she was jogging. She had just decided to go out for her morning walk, and she said first she thought it was a dog out in the road, and as she approached, she got closer, she saw feet, and then as she got closer, she could actually see his hands, his body, and everything. She saw blood, and that's when she knew. She said she saw ants on the bottom of his feet. She called her mom hysterical, letting her mom know what she had seen. And you just kind of got to put yourself in this woman's shoes. Like, that is the most traumatic thing I feel like as a human being you could ever encounter, is another human being, like, deceased, right? In such a way, you know? Not only that, but it's a child. So she told her mom, and her mom was like, call 911, of course. And she tells them the same thing. They come out. The authorities come on the scene. The police are out there. And sure enough, it's this little baby. And supposedly where he was staying, just so you guys know, it wasn't his actual home. He was staying with someone that his father had him and his brother. He has a twin brother, by the way. Let them stay with some woman that he knows or something to that effect. But it's sad. And there's been multiple stories here lately about children being found. a lot of stories about children being found. So if you are a parent, an auntie, a relative, just, gosh, be careful. Be careful with who you allow the babies around. Protect your children. A lot of people have very bad habits when it comes to their kids and relatives. Like, people don't respect that their children have rights as well to say no. You know, no, I don't want to kiss Uncle Joe on the mouth. It's inappropriate. No, I don't want to sit on Auntie Susie's lap. It's inappropriate. Like, there has to be boundaries as a parent that you instill with your children in dealing with other adults. If you happen to have your child in the care of someone else, make sure you know what's going on. Who are they having over their home? Who's going to be around your child? Like, and are you leaving them there for days? Or is it just a few hours? So, like, as a parent, it's really hard because you really do have to be selective about who you allow to be around your children and who you allow to babysit for you, because everybody can't be trusted. They just cannot. So, as sad as it is, that's the story of 4-year-old Cash Gernon. Also, here's my situation works. Okay, so this suspect, right, that police have in custody, 18-year-old Darian Brown, to add insult to injury, this guy is supposedly, he has mental issues, right? So he's been reported, he's been seen breaking and entering into other people's homes before. Like I was reading in the article, there was an incident where he broke into an elderly man's home back in February. So he has a pattern of committing offenses. Why was he still allowed to roam the streets unattended that's one of my first concerns. Like, why was he still allowed to run around? He's already gotten a pattern of being harmful, doing damage. And then when he's out on his medication, one of his neighbors told the police he struggles when he's not on his medication. Again, why is he out loose where he can harm himself or someone else? No one answers this question. And his attorney is claiming that since the guy is mentally ill, that he's basically defending this young man. But the young man was seen on surveillance camera. And the young man is saying that even though he's being charged with this stuff, it wasn't him. But I'm not trying to be funny, but he's mental. So, I mean, he can say that it wasn't him, but it's clearly him on the surveillance camera. Not only that, but there's been other instances where he's come in and he has, burglarized another person. And the incident back in February, when he broke into the elderly man's home, was the elderly man, he fought with the elderly man he was rummaging through some of his belongings, and his 2-year-old granddaughter was in the house, and allegedly Brown went in to kidnap his 2-year-old granddaughter. So at this point, my sympathy for Brown is because, everybody wants to sit here and act as though, well, he's innocent. No, he's not. Whether he's on medication or not, at some point, people have to take responsibility for their actions. Not only that, I'm just going in with my brow gel, y'all. This is my brow gel, soon to be available on my shop, on my J. Clay Cosmetics online cosmetics shop. So I'll let you guys know when that's out. But brow gel helps to set your brows and keep them in place all day. So you guys know. I'm also using my brow pencil in the shade dark brown, so you guys can see that. As soon as I get products in, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, like I was saying about Brown, even though this young man he very well could be, mental or what have you, have some mental issues going on, it doesn't excuse his behavior, and it doesn't excuse the fact that whoever is responsible for looking after him, because he obviously has mental issues, then someone should be doing something. I'm gonna go ahead and use a powder, a contour powder. This is my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, so you guys can see it. This is the shade Carmel Toffe. I'm just gonna go in like that. Do just a powder contour. Cause, yeah. It helps balance it out. What I need is like a bronzer or a highlighter is what I really need. But we ain't going there today, okay? We're not gonna do it. So now I'm gonna knock the setting powder off. I didn't want to do a liquid contour because that takes too much blending, but this works out for me. So I'm going to take some of the yellow and just go right underneath. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna send y'all a picture of the finished look because I need to get my coffee and go. But I'll send you guys a picture in the community tab of the finished look here. I'm just gonna go over this with some finishing powder by Black Radiance, a Black Radiance finishing powder. It's called Soft Focus finishing powder. This can also be found at either Walgreens or CVS. Sometimes Walmart carries it too, so sometimes you just gotta do a little searching, a little digging, but you can find it. If you really want to, you can find it. The finishing powder kind of helps it all to come together. So, yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this get ready with me, please comment down below your thoughts on everything that's happening in the news and everything that's going on. And subscribe if you're new. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell. And until next time, love you guys.